The first Black Ops 2 DLC drop is here! Sweet baby Jesus, it has finally arrived. What's going on, guys? I'm the Wizard, and you are seeing some Peacekeeper gameplay on the brand new map, Mirage! Yeah, so this is Mirage. It's like a deserty, sand sort of map with buildings all over the place. And I got a nice full-length domination game for you. I think I ended up on a nice little note. I think I go on like a 10 kill streak at the end. But I've really been enjoying the 4 new maps that have come out. I've yet to try Die Rise, the new zombie map. But what I've seen from gameplay of it looks hella crazy. Now, I'm not a big zombies guy, and if you've played zombies with me before, you will know I am atrociously bad at zombies. If someone offers to play zombies with me, I unfortunately I have to decline their offer because I'm just so bad at it. I don't know. I just don't. I guess I don't have the patience for it. That's a useful little thing. I'm sure T Martin will cover it in a jumps and spot video. But definitely good to know that that option is there to get up on this little ledge here. The big camp spot. I'm sure Wings will cover this. That's actually one of the downsides from some of these maps. They are smaller, but there are a lot of nooks and crannies that can be used for camping. Now, this can be used to benefits if you're calling in like a kill streak, but then if you're playing like a camper like Wings, then it can actually be really annoying if you get killed with people using target finder LMGs sitting in the corner. Thankfully, it doesn't happen now because everyone, if you look at the kill feed, everyone is using the Peacekeeper. Every now and then someone will get killed with like a secondary or a kill streak. But the Peacekeeper, I'll talk about that before I get into the maps and things really in-depthly. The Peacekeeper, it's like a mix between an SMG and a assault rifle. And I wasn't sure when you were creating your class if it would be like in its own category, like DLC weapons, because I assume they're going to be releasing more as the DLC season of Black Ops 2 progresses in the coming months. But no, it's actually, as I realized, it is just at the end of the SMG list. And now, as we all know, you do not need to, you keep all your diamond weapons that you already have. It doesn't, like, eliminate them, which is good. I know people were a little questioning that progress and how it would affect their diamond weapons. As you can see here, doing pretty well, holding down the spot. The spawns are awful, but I'll get to that later, especially on this map. But where was I? The weapon, the Peacekeeper. So like I was saying, there's a mix between a SMG and assault rifle. So I think it's actually the perfect fit for almost every single map in the game. Now, I run into some close quarter situations where it's not always ideal. Like the fire rate is slower than your average SMG, so it can be detrimental at times. But for the most part, like boom, just knock them right down. It's pretty powerful. But there is quite a bit of recoil. So going for headshots is hard. But as you can see, I'm on Siberia camo, I think it is. But since I got this gameplay earlier today, I have progressed a little bit, but I don't think I've reached the next camo unlock. Probably will get gold and diamond on it later this week, maybe Saturday, because I will be out most of Friday night. I have to babysit some kids near my house, it's my neighbors. But let's move on. So let's keep going with the weapon talk, shall we? Probably half the video on weapons, half the video on the map. Let's go with that. That sounds like a plan. Probably should have thought of that beforehand, but whatever. So what I've usually been running with it, I actually have 2 classes with it for 2 different situations. Haven't used the second one yet because I'm still trying to get used to it. This class that you're looking at is a red dot sight with the Predator reticle. Now, if you don't have all the reticles yet, don't worry. Later this week or maybe this weekend, I will start uploading a 4-episode mini-series on Savage Life Studios covering all the different reticles for each different sight. You got the Reflex, you got the ACOG, EOTech, which is holographic, and the, whatever you call it, the doohickey, the hybrid sight, or I think that's what they call it in this game. But I digress. Savage Life Studios, definitely go check them out. Links on my channel, links in the description, I think. Maybe it will be now. So you've hit the halfway mark. Now what I've running into a few problems though. Like I said, the recoil has been a little extreme, and sometimes I don't know, like it's kind of on and off with it a lot of the time. But overall, I definitely like it. Like I was saying, I have two classes. One is unsilenced. Like as you can see, I have the silencer and red dot on this one. The other one has 3 attachments, which are red dot, FMJ, and something else. Not quite sure, but when I get gameplay with that, you will definitely see it. I also have Ghost and Flak Jacket on, along with Tac Mask on this. I do a lot of objective play. Objective play comes in huge on these small maps. Like, they all play pretty small. Like, this is a pretty circular map. A lot of people say to the outside, you just cut through the perimeter. No one really fights in there, I found. So it's a really great spot just to kind of cut through, get to the enemy quicker. It's really useful. Now, going to the maps, as I kind of just naturally switched over to that, a lot of them do benefit the assault rifle. Sorry for my chair again. I know I always say that because it's awful chair. I need to get a new one soon. But a lot of these maps do benefit the assault rifles, and even so, this hybrid of a weapon, the assault rifle submachine gun mix that we have in the Peacekeeper. There are a lot of short distances that are great for little one-on-one gunfights, but then there are also a lot of long-range fights also. As you can see here, we have like these sand dunes, which makes for great sniper hills and whatnot. You can jump all over them, throw C4 up on top and look down, and I think on a game on Grind, which I will probably upload bits and pieces of, maybe do a little mini-tage of the new maps later this week. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I got a sweet triple kill with C4. I threw it way over like some, what do we call it, skateboard ramp. And I just got a sweet triple kill. That map, great. That's probably my favorite out of the DLC. Mirage here comes in a close second. But I forget who said it. It may have been cinematic. Yes, it was cinematic. YouTube.com/cinematic. Go check them out. Great stuff. He compared this map and a lot of the other Call of Duty maps nowadays to Halo. There's a lot of places and a lot of rooms where you can kill people from. A lot of like higher up places to camp in and look down on people. And you kind of get that feel in this map. It's a lot of elevation changes, especially with the sand dunes. As you saw just a few seconds ago, I was up on top over the B flag on that little broken walkway. Now that's a great spot. I think I get a camper. I kill a camper there at the end of this game. You'll see it later. So it's not the best cover. As you see there, it's right in the middle. I think it might be a diving board of some sort. It looks like a pool used to be there before this sandstorm hit. But I was talking earlier in this video, I was talking about the flags a little bit and map design, how it's kind of circular. And because it's circular, you don't usually have the flags in a straight line. Fearcrads did a great way, or what I thought was a great description of flag setups and locations. Look at the C4, take that, thank you very much. Now, he compared it to the two ways, which is a straight line or linear flag setup, or triangular flag setup. Now, if you can kind of visualize this, if you haven't played maps like this before, I'm sure all of you have. If you play Call of Duty, that's why you probably subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, now's a perfect time to go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free, it always will be, hopefully, unless YouTube makes some changes. Make sure to click that like button if you're enjoying it so far, but let's get back into it. The triangular pattern, I think, creates for a lot more flag caps. As you see, I'm constantly capping the A and C flags. And I capped B, I think, at one point, maybe not. But this is true for some of the other maps in the DLC. The triangular pattern really speeds up the game because you're constantly going to a set location. You're not kind of just staying in a line, and it's a little harder to spawn trap, I think. But it's even worse on these smaller maps. And okay, so now I start my feed. Or not my feed, my streak, pardon. As you see, I'm already on the lightning strike. Look at the spawn trap. This is a great spot to be. If your team can hold this, have a few guys in the middle building, and then have a guy on the other end by those cars, by the entrance, like, or the rotary, whatever it would be, you can easily win this match. Now, I'm playing solo here, so I don't have any backup, and I lost many games from this, but, oh, it's phenomenal. So you see here, I think I just got the Merciless, and I don't know what to do with this, because this was a theater mode recording, I didn't get it live. I messed up the recording a bit. But I didn't know where to call it, and unfortunately I didn't get anything to continue that streak, and that will do it. Don't get any more kills for this round. Final score is 37-12, I believe. Pretty good gameplay on Mirage. I hope you found this informative. If you did, like I said earlier, feel free to leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment on your favorite map so far and what you think of the DLC. I've gone over the gameplay, and until next time, Wizard out. Oh, and Jonathan Jackson, how's it going?
Let's do this. Tag, Kusanagi, let's do this. Y'all niggas falling off. Talking about war, you should call it off. Had a chip on my shoulder, but I got it off. Don't like to sleep on the game, you caught me nodded off. Not at all. Carry myself like I got it all. Niggas trying to spot my flaws. I was taught to use my discretion. MCs act like they don't know. I'ma teach them a lesson. Spot me. You ain't supporting the weight. Keep bench pressing. When niggas